What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol BCRX for BioCryst Pharma. On the left-hand side, we have the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. First things first, we've covered this one in the past on the channel. Let's clean up this drawing set and really start from scratch to get a fresh perspective. Really, sometimes those previous drawings can mess you up. So let's start off by pointing out obvious areas of daily support and resistance. I would certainly make mention of this range here. We have some pivot lows. I would really map this one out as being the most severe level of them all. And I would also classify this here as a look below, fail into the range. We did fulfill the target of moving back to the top end of the range from right in here. So all things considered, in a very short time span, that would actually be this way. There we go. We fulfilled some very technical nuances of trading. So again, look below and fail, target should be here. Then you look for either sideways balance and then a directional move to be produced either over the top of the balance or underneath the bottom, in which case always you're looking at those bumps in the road. So those levels are going to be here at 14.29 if the move is lower. Let's quickly go on over to the trade tab and just make sure we can short this thing, and absolutely. So ETB, easy to borrow here on Thinkorswim, which strikes me as slightly surprising. You'll also note that although it's not the best, technically there is some okay volume here at the $16 put strike. So again, on something that only has 2,697 contracts traded, it'd probably be okay to get like a 10 contract position. However, anything more than that, you're starting to push the limits of, an acceptable liquidity amount in this contract. Okay, so just keep that in mind if you're trying to go in with a larger size position. So that's that. Let's go back to the charts and talk more nuance in terms of upside levels. So we would also point this out as an upside level. That's 1617 on the break of 1569. And looking left from there, you can certainly see very, very choppy section of the chart. The main area to pay attention to would be here at these pivot highs where you can continually see price has struggled. So rejection, just shy of it, but rejection, rejection, rejection here as well. So this move kind of opens up the larger door, if you will, for about, let's just call it $1.50 higher, okay? So that's what I'm seeing from the daily perspective. I would also add, before we jump over to the 30-minute, that we also have this kind of support trend line going on as well. It may not hold forever, but we'll see if it does essentially act as support if we get into it sideways through time. So zooming into the 30-minute, what is the more nuanced breakout level? It's simply this triple top right around here. If early on in tomorrow's session we can get a break up and over this 1532, then boom, your target is simply the top end of the range at 1569. You know the deal after that. The daily levels will be coming into play. In terms of the breakout, right, let's just take this as the anticipated balance and measure the move out for a double. That takes us to about 1650, okay? So on that larger breakout, 1650 may act as a bump in the road before that 1763, and that's a very optimistic upside case. The next thing I would sort of advise and you to pay attention to really is simply earnings, okay? And that's going to be around the corner, may affect the direction of the analysis we've just done, but something to keep on your radar. It looks like it's going to be, let's see what the time is actually, at 7:30 a.m. So before the market on Wednesday morning. So just be aware of that. Tuesday, fine to trade it. There's probably going to be some anticipation, but when that number actually comes out, again, it's sort of all bets off the table. The stock will do what it wants to do. Obviously, to the downside, your breakdown point is at 1481. Anything underneath puts into play the look below and fail level at 1429. At that point in time, we would be severely breaking the support level here, the support trend line, and obviously, if that 1429 goes, you're looking at 1330. So in terms of direction, it's not abundantly clear. We are inside of a range, but hopefully this video was insightful in terms of looking at targets both up and down and what we have in play in terms of trend. If you enjoyed it or learned anything new, let me know in the comments section or by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description, and all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.